This is officially my last week in Boston. I originally moved here for school, but now that I've graduated, there really isn't anything keeping me here anymore. But I was thinking, since I was so busy with school and work and other stuff, I didn't really have a chance to explore Boston and Cambridge and the surrounding areas. So I didn't really do a lot of really touristy things, and I didn't really explore any other places besides my school and where I live. So I thought that with the time I have left here, I could maybe go out and do some of those touristy things and also revisit some places that I've grown to love over time and maybe try some new cafes and see some new things. I'm not gonna lie, the list of things to do before I leave is pretty long, and I'm also moving abroad at the end of this week, so I have a lot of things to do. I need to pack everything, I need to get everything in order so I can have a smooth trip. It's gonna be a really busy week, so let's get started. So I thought for our first stop I'd show you around Harvard a little bit, and it is really hot, so I don't think I'll stay outside very long. And there's this smoothie place that I really want to try. I've never had it before, but I've been really craving a smoothie recently, so definitely gonna try that. But it is really hot. I think it's 90 degrees right now. Man. And honestly, I am kind of sad to be leaving Boston, although the cost of living here is really insanely high. I think it's a really unique city with a lot of history, and I also love that they incorporate a lot of nature within the city, even Boston Commons and my commute. There are so many trails to walk along, and it doesn't feel like you're overwhelmed by concrete all the time, like in most major cities, which is really nice. I don't know if I'll see that anywhere else. You know how I mentioned it was 90 degrees Fahrenheit? Yeah, there was also no AC on the train. I was sweating up a storm. It was so hot in there, but eventually I made it to Harvard Square. I really needed to rehydrate, so I went to get my smoothie. I got the Tropical Bonanza smoothie, which is basically strawberries, bananas, and coconut, and some other stuff. It was honestly way better than I was expecting. It was the perfect texture. It's thick, but not too hard to drink. But it was super pricey. It was $11. I don't know if that's worth it, but whatever. There is something about drinking a nice drink on a nice hot summer day with absolutely nothing to do. It's just perfect. Honestly, because of school, I never really had a chance to just walk around and take everything in and look at the details on the building and try all the new foods and snacks in this area. So this is rediscovering a new city almost. It's really great. I think this is my life passion. Just drinking, eating, doing nothing. Perfect. Our next stop is the Harvard Bookstore. I've mentioned this place many times before. You definitely have to stop by if you're in the area. And I also brought my parents here when they came over for my graduation, and they loved it too, so parent approved. And now we're gonna actually go walk around Harvard Yard. There are a few popular places to take pictures here. For example, we have the main library and the statue of John Harvard, and basically anywhere else with those classic Harvard brick buildings in the background. And don't tell anyone else, but I still think Cornell's campus is the most beautiful of all the campuses in America, but Harvard is a close second. Bro, there's a million squirrels right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going through my cupboards, trying to eat all the food in there, and I found this. So I think I'm gonna make some cookies. Wow. Smells really good. 不错. It's a bit different from what I was expecting, but personally, I don't think it's that overly sweet. And I like the white chocolate chips. Those are good. Hi guys, it's another beautiful day, not too hot, really nice. And right now I'm going to the Boston Open Market. I think that's what it's called. I've never been there before, but I've always wanted to go. I've seen some pictures. They have like a bunch of tents set up around the Boston Library, that area downtown, and then people like selling stuff. I think it's mostly like produce, like a farmer's market, but I thought I'd go there, look around, and then say one last goodbye to downtown Boston. I really love that area so much, and I'm gonna walk around the park and enjoy the nice weather. Before that, I stopped to get my last cup of bubble tea. I was really struggling to decide where to get it from, but then I saw someone on the street with a drink from this place, so I just decided to go here at the last second. It was honestly mid, but milk tea is still milk tea. I've never not been able to finish a drink. Then I made my way over to the Boston Open Market. It was a lot smaller than I originally was expecting, but there were some interesting things there. I liked some of the art, but considering the fact that I already have 2 overflowing suitcases at home, I just kept walking. The park was really beautiful as usual, and there were a lot of Scottish tourists here because of the World Cup. I swear I've never seen so many kilts in my life, but it's been nice to see everyone getting along and being brought together over the love of sports. I'm so mad because I came to the Apple store specifically to buy wired earphones for like an iPhone 17. They're out of stock. It's crazy. Because my AirPods like die constantly, especially in the heat, and I don't have any wired headphones that work with my new phone, so dang, that sucks. This is like the best free place to go if you're in Boston. I recommend coming here and walking around. The library is really incredible. A lot of places just sit, chill, and read. It's really nice. I'll never forget the time I spent in Boston. It's a really amazing city, definitely worth the visit if you have the chance. But for now, I have new places to explore.